Hello, my dear hoof hikers. What a struggle, an absolute struggle. Make sure nothing is flapping about. Absolute struggle. We are somewhere in Midwales. We parked our car on the bottom of that hill. We're walking up this hill. It is a steep hill. It is about as steep as it can get. So I'm just trying to catch my breath, but what a view. An absolutely amazing view. Midwales, I didn't know it existed, but apparently it's a thing. We're going somewhere there. Apparently it's a thing, Midwales. Other half, just there. Looking forward to this hike. We haven't been close to North Wales in a while. This is just south of the Aran mountain range. It's still in Snowdonia. It's a group of people just going up that hill over there. So we parked our car just on the bottom of the A470. Got very lucky. It's about 11:30 right now, but we got very lucky to find a parking space. I think we took the last space. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the last video, and let's have a look at Midwales. The peak we're gonna go to, it's only about 790, near 800 meters. But where we are, got no cell phone reception. It is sort of the peak of a valley. So down that way is just downhill. Down that way is just downhill. What a struggle. So we're all the way up here, and let's do this. Absolutely beautiful place. There's plenty of hikes over on the other side. I think we're the only ones mad enough to come up that steep incline. It's going to be a lot of a undulated zigzag up and down to get to where we're going. The weather is really nice. It rained throughout last night, and it's meant to rain today sometime, I think around 5 p.m. Probably going to have some rain during the night as well. But regardless, the sun is now partially out. You go down that way and up that hill. So get the walking stick, and I'll see you guys. Oh, let's just keep going. So if you're tough enough, I'm sure you are, probably tougher than us, to come up this way off the A470, parking is free, very limited parking, and a lot of inclines. So if you want to do this, get your calves ready. Mine are toast, and it's only the beginning. Ground is very soggy, saturated. The other half, rightly so. Maybe wear my boots, so my feet are a bit squashed. They haven't been in boots for quite some time. But it was a good push on her behalf. Because if I was wearing trainers, by now they'd be soggy, and you don't want soggy feet right at the beginning of the hike. Incredible place. And right off the car park as well, there are 4, 5 different routes that you can take. So I've chosen the simpler route. And we're going to go up all these inclines, get to the peak where there's a lake, going to camp there, and then the best choice is to make our way back this way, because the other choice is to come up the road that we came to park the car, and it's quite a steep incline throughout. And you're gonna hear me say incline a million times in this video, because that's the first thing we saw. That's the first thing we did. We were just back there. Seemed so far away. It was like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. What a place. I think I got a signal back on my phone as well, because I got a notification from a Ring doorbell. I can't check the map. Google Maps won't work. But Ring doorbell and Facebook notification, yeah, we get that all the time. I don't know how that goes through with near to zero reception. I know probably requires a lot of data for other things, but irony in that. The other one's huffing and puffing, if you can hear that. But we were somewhere just on there. Come up that peak, fall all the way, and we're going up the other peak. The other route is just over on that side to those peaks, mountains over there. For us, the quiet route.
Aran is literally over there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see the same little lake area, but just from the other side.
I'm not sure. Seen a lake.
So that's why I'm just...
And I think it's going to be for all of us to find out what lake it is, because I tend not to look at them up too much and find out exactly where we're going. Have a look at the route, some of the peaks, the heights, distance, timing, weather,
But not names.
but not the names. Besides, if I also tried to say any Welsh name, I'm sure I will butcher it. It's just incline after incline. Magic word of the day.
Very sentimental place though. That's where our wild camping began.
No,
Yes. Oh no, Ilan Valley.
Gwynion Valley.
Oh.
Our
But
first
first mountainish.
yeah, mountain camping was in one of those peaks right at the back. Aran,
Benlin and Fawddwy. Oh.
Aran, Benlin, and Fawddwy. One of those.
So that's how you tell it. It doesn't mean that you
Yeah, I know. I know. Wow.
Wow.
Jesus.
Oh, stunning. Absolutely. Beautiful.
This is just stunning. Absolutely Stunning. Very, very rewarding. And it's only been 30 minutes. 30 minutes once we got past the incline.
So pretty.
We absolutely love this. And it's so interesting how the terrain changes once we cross the border from England into Wales. I'm sure Lake District is beautiful, so is Scotland and other parts of England. Since we haven't been there, it would be unfair for us to make comments about it. But we'll make comments about Wales and why we keep coming back. From the places where we've been in Wales, in England, you don't see that. The coast is really pretty. Jurassic Coast, Devon, Swan Edge, Hampshire, all those parts are absolutely stunning. But the mountains, and I miss this sort of terrain. I actually do.
Really?
There isn't a lot of tall grass. It's very, I know we're gonna have some boggy, soggy areas.
Well, that's what I didn't like actually, because, well, I don't mind climbing up, but when it's like rocky, solid.
Well, it will be.
terrain,
It will be. It's all
this
very, very short
is
grass.
so wet and slippery.
You're
Just don't
contradicting
feel-
what I'm saying.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying to them that I love this grass because we can pitch a tent.
I see.
And then she's immediately saying, I don't like this grass because you can't pitch a tent. That, as I was saying, the terrain in, the green looks pretty. It's very short grass. Just leave me alone with my grass. It's pretty and comfortable. Yeah, that. As soon as you cross the border, you start seeing peaks, mountains, hills, for that sort of terrain. And considering that Wales goes a very long way from the bottom to the top, bordering England on the English side, even if it was by a mile, don't get a lot of this. But like I said, Peak District, Scotland, Lake District, I know those places from what I've seen, the pictures, the images, is stunning. But until we go there, for us, this is wow. Look right at the back, see if we can get that. Just that mountain range there. So we're gonna keep trotting along all the way up while trying to enjoy. Right up to the top. A little hill there. Mountain, cliff, whatever it's called. It's a bit cold. We got a river crossing of some sort. Quite interesting, those trees. One way to look at. We're all destined to to be chopped down. Where's summer? Really need summer right now. I want summer. To be frank, we've had a couple of months of summer. I think we did. It was just a day here, day there, a day here, day there. We didn't really go out and enjoy much of the summer. Now we're back on this boggy terrain again. It is to be expected. Like I said in the beginning, it's been raining the entire night. So this is all going to be soggy. So it'd be quite nice for when we go up that mountain peak, because it'd probably be a bit drier. Definitely less boggy. Jesus. There's a souvenir. We are almost there. Just for reference, we were at the end of that tree line. So I thought initially we were going to go across that way there. Turns out it's all fenced off. So at the moment, we just follow the trail. Some amazing marble rocks over there, or quartz. And the weather is closing in. The wind is kicking in. There is a little bit of sun left just on the other side, but here, so the wind is coming this way, and we have all these clouds all the way from the back coming this way. So it's going to get cloudy. Thankfully, we don't have a lot to go. Just this another peak here. Say hello.
Say hello.
Just this peak here, going up. So I'll see you guys at the campsite. As soon as we get there, first thing we're going to do is just pop a tent.
And go to sleep.
Because of the wind, we want to get protected straight away. So that would be the first thing, is to find a parking spot, pop the tent, so the other half can go in and go to sleep, whilst I'll stay outside and
Go hunting.
go hunting, hunting for food. See you guys there. So I think we're going down to that little point sticking out just there. So I am slightly disappointed. When I looked at the map, I think I must have misjudged distance between the water and the top of the 749 meters. But, ladies and gentlemen, our puddle is a nice body of water, but it is very anticlimactic. I had to record this before we popped the tent. We're just gonna stop just up there. Well, we're gonna find a nice sheltered area and then go up the summit, so they say. But it is a body of water nonetheless. Thought it was going to be like in Brecon Beacons, looking down and seeing this, big massive lake. Let us find a parking spot for the house, and I'll see you guys as as soon as we have the tent set up. Changed my mind. Let's summit. Nice body of water. Whatever they call lakes up on the hills. Or just call it lakes. There you go. 749. And we got another swimming pool just on the other side as well. Yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful place. I set up the tent, it's quite cold. Hello. So this is the summit where we were, and that just down there, that's going to be home for the night. It started to rain. It's still coming down, and the wind's picking up. So we essentially set every guideline on the tent. That is the famous Cui Stormstar 2 that we were meant to camp on 3 times, and we ended up not doing it. So I'm going to check all the guidelines before going in. But the weather, it's not going to get any better. It's nearly the end of the day. Sunset, I don't know if there was a sunset, but the sun is long gone. It's still windy and cold. So it's sad. Can't really see anything. The fog is coming in. But that tent, it looks the bomb. It looks really nice and really, really spacious inside. I'll take you guys inside shortly. Just gonna check the guidelines. You get out of this wind, get out of this rain. So that's inside of our little home. Other half already getting under.
Bedtime pyjama.
Time to cook dinner in a little bit. Gonna make some chicken. I think it's duck. Some duck, some rice, and some beans. And we're gonna close the tent because it's really, really cold. And after this, it's only 5 o'clock. Let's see what we're gonna do. But the likelihood is we're gonna call it a night. Very spacious. Love the tent. Absolutely love it. Thankfully, there was no comeback. There was no comeback from this hike. It was pitch the tent or nothing. And it's a good thing because we've missed, well, we would have caught all of that outside. So it is quite cold. I'm shaking a little bit. So let's get warm, get some food. And if I don't see you guys for the rest of the night, I'll see you guys in the morning. Sunday morning. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. It has been an awful night. I think I must have fallen asleep around midnight. My watch is telling me I slept about 2.5 hours. Yeah, from about 2:30 till something, stayed awake the rest. I don't remember much. I think I fell asleep around midnight. Probably woke up around 5. Been awake for the last hour. Sunrise is about 6:30. The sun should be coming out, but the rain is not going to let out, and this wind, it's been like this the entire time. It hasn't stopped. It got worse midnight, and probably worse throughout. So we're going to wait till it's just a bit bright enough, pack everything, and try to get out of this wind as soon as possible, and start making way down the hill. The tent, I haven't looked on the outside, but from the inside it looks okay. So it's definitely baptism of storm, baptism of fire, but there's no fire. It held up quite well. So we're gonna try to get a cup of coffee going if possible. If not, we're just gonna pack everything and, like I said, get out as soon as possible. It'll probably be the last time that I use this mic, so probably gonna be a lot of noise, a lot of wind, racket, all the racket outside. So still trying to get up, still trying to wake up and fall asleep at the same time. I'll see you guys as soon as we're out of this wonderful place. Looks like a really nice view up ahead.
That's a beautiful valley.
Can't see anything. Now we're going down at this very steep decline. Word of the day, decline. It is what it is, yes. Let's go. You see the valley just clearing, just on the other side. So we found this road. I think it's going to take us all the way down to the main road. And to the parking we have to go up the road for another 2 hours.
We survived.
The fog is coming back in, or the clouds are coming back in now. Can't see anything. The bad news. It's finally stopped raining, and still sprinkling, and the wind is still there, but we're not very far from the car. I mean, we're a couple of miles, maybe 3 miles to the car. As we're coming or nearing the end of this road, beautiful, beautiful road
It's still cloudy.
with the forest, and it's still cloudy. We are just down near the bottom, getting close to the main road. Took off the waterproofs. The rain has somewhat stopped, not enough for the waterproofs, and we got to dry some of the sweat as well. It's been a very eventful short hike, really. Right at the beginning, very steep incline. On commute, this is marked as intermediate. I think it should be a hard hike to begin with. Your calves are really going to have to work to get you up that hill. Right at the back, probably not going to be able to see. Massive waterfall. We'll take some pictures, and pictures are going to be on Facebook, Instagram. If you guys want to see it, check us out on those platforms as well. The tent held up fantastically well. It was, I mean, you guys seen, has been torrential rain and wind throughout the entire night. But we're glad. I'm happy with the tent. It's absolutely massive inside, and on the sides as well, where the doors go. Really, really big. Really happy with that. But it's quite an experience, and with that in mind, if we can see more of that waterfall, I'll tune back in. If not, if you guys enjoy the video, remember, not a monetized channel, so the only thing you can do to help us is hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment. It helps other people to see our content, and give us more inspiration to come out. We're not dependent on the subscriber count, on the like count, but it's nice to see that people are interested. Once you guys have done that, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And until next time, if you guys enjoyed it, See you later.